Good morning to my fellow drivers in the lovely city of Glasgow. One more time. Yeah. Today is the 8th of December 2019 and it's Sunday and it's 05:43 hours. Yeah, I'll just go straight to the point. Just straight to the point. I'm just going to cut up some edges and stuff. I'm just going to go straight to the point. If a lot of people working with Uber, a lot of drivers working with Uber know what I know. There's no way on this earth you're going to respect Uber or like Uber. I'm not affiliated to any, this is a disclaimer, I'm not affiliated to any private hire company in Glasgow. I'm doing this on my own merit. Yeah, because I think what I know about Uber, if anybody should have known what I know about Uber in Glasgow, you're not gonna either like or respect Uber. And that's why I have no love, no respect for Uber. I'm just doing my business, doing what I'm supposed to do. And now I take it upon myself, if the price is not right, I'm not gonna sell. What I mean when I say that is, if the price is not right, I'd rather not do nothing. Yeah, because if I make money, they make money. But that's a question mark anyway. All right, to cut things short, this is something I want us to talk about today. Something really concerning to me. Something really concerning to me. That's what I want to talk about. And what is this about? Yeah? Overpricing riders and paying drivers less. Why I say that? If you look at the way Uber's doing this search nowadays, displaying this search on the screen nowadays, compared to when we first started. Yeah, when Uber's about 4 years in Glasgow now, when Uber just came to Glasgow. There was nothing wrong with it. Those days you could see the surge and the areas that are surging in Glasgow, from the lowest surge to the highest point. Every area that's surging in the city, you will see the surge in that area. Yeah? But now what they're doing now is they're trying to put pockets of searches on the screen, like one. They can just put one. That's the highest point, one in one corner, and that's it. And all the others are just color. That's it. So that's where the defrauding of drivers begin from Uber. Why did you change it? If you have no intention of defrauding us as drivers, why did you change it? Because do you know then? Because for instance, if I come to the city center, I will know how much search the city center is. And if you're giving me a job, I'll know it. But now with the colors, what would happen is they can charge the rider. They can charge the rider probably a two search, and you as a driver, they can give you a 1.5. Yeah, I've got riders coming into my car saying, just talking among themselves, oh, the price is too expensive and I cannot afford it. So can you guys meet me halfway? And the others will be asking, how much are you supposed to pay? And they'll tell the price. Then I'll turn around and say, nah, in this journey, with the search pricing that Uber has displayed on my screen, you're not getting anything nowhere. You're not gonna pay anything near that. So I'm thinking Uber is charging riders more and paying us less. Yeah? And if Uber's not doing that as well, why before you get into the search area, they constantly keep on throwing jobs at you so that you're not gonna see what the surging or the price surging in that area is? Can we think? Why is Uber concealing it? Why is Uber trying to hide? Why is Uber struggling to hide things? So why is Uber struggling to desperately seeking to hide things from drivers? Why? I've got nothing to hide. That's why I'm coming on social media, yeah, and expressing my mind. If you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to worry about. You've got nothing to conceal. But why are you concealing things? Why you keep on changing things on your screen? Then because there's something smelling that's not right. Then because you had no good intentions. All your intentions are malicious and defrauding drivers. That is it. Yeah? And if Uber had no intentions of defrauding us and charging the riders more and paying us less, why would the search keep on moving? Why would the search keep on jumping about? Why? Why would the search keep on jumping about? Yeah. For instance, if it surges, for instance, in the West End, yeah, and it goes and peak up to like around about 3 or even 4, just the West End, yeah, and there's nothing in town. As soon as town starts surging, the West End would come down. It's like a seesaw effect, yeah. As soon as town is surging, West End would come down. So it's not Uber hedging its risk and hedging as well, thinking, okay, I cannot get it here because probably there's somebody depriving me of it, some driver who's trying to prove stubborn. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put it here so that I could get it here. As soon as that driver goes, yeah, they bring it up that point again. And imagine the West End is 3. Now the town starts surging 1.2. Huh? West End will come down. Observe that. West End would come down. And if the East starts surging at the same time as well, West End would come further down. Eventually, all the areas will equal in surge. So if that's not frauding, it's not defrauding the riders and the drivers. Yeah, not stealing from the riders. You're stealing from the riders their hard-earned money, yeah, and robbing the drivers of their hard-earned money as well. Aren't you doing that? Why are you hedging it? Why are you hedging it? Why are you putting it in one end? And if the other starts surging, you bring it down. Why? All of a sudden, you'll put it somewhere else, really high. We've seen that. 3, 4 in one area. All of a sudden, as soon as one place starts surging, that 4 will drop. Do you want to tell me that the riders are jumping about like a kangaroo? The riders are jumping from the East End and all of a sudden jump to town and all of a sudden jump to the South side? Yeah? That's stealing, man. That's stealing. Who was robbing us? And I have my evidence. And if any of you doubt me, watch my videos, man, my previous videos that I've been uploading, showing you what Uber's doing. I've got a lot of videos uploaded on YouTube. Watch them. You're going to see what I'm saying. All right? All right? Why would you want to show pockets? You know, the worrying thing is, why would you just want to show one search figure now, just the figure 1? That smells robbery. That's not right. Drivers might see this and probably don't want to say anything because drivers just want to come out, work, and go home. But Uber, that's what Uber wants, for you to come out, put your head down, and just feed on whatever's on your plate. You don't need to question it. That's what Uber wants. That's the intention. Come out, work, and go home. Don't ask me questions. But if you stand for a minute and look at the screen and understand what Uber's doing like I do, I give myself a lot of time. I don't just make these videos because I want to make videos. I'm hurt and I'm disturbed by what Uber's doing. And I'm disturbed sincerely and I'm honestly disturbed by what Uber's doing to drivers and riders. Both drivers and riders. I'm really disturbed. Yeah, that's why I'm making these videos. For future references. And all of you are seeing it, but why is you're not saying anything? Why? It doubts me, man, for real. It doubts me, man, for real, man. Trust me. Why would you let somebody all of a sudden come and fool you? Fool you. Look how Uber has, I've been telling you this. The drip feed effect that Uber's using, they'll drip feed it. Eventually, they'll put it into practice. And you will not even realize it. That's what it is. It's like robbing you of a penny every day. You wouldn't realize it. When I take it to a 5 penny, you wouldn't realize it. And when I take it to £1, you wouldn't even realize it because you've used the losses. That's what Uber's doing. Uber's robbing us. Uber's robbing us. Why would riders come and give us an estimate that's higher than what we're supposed to get paid? And look at the estimators Uber's giving you now on these journeys. Sometimes the journey will come with an estimate. When you do the journey, you won't even have anything close to the lowest estimate of that journey. So, hasn't Uber charged the rider more and pay you less? How many of us do talk to our riders about how much you're paying? That's an intrusive privacy. Uber knows that. You're not going to ask people that question. I've done it a few times, but because of a conversation kicking, and I've heard them talking about their fare, then I had to jump in. Yeah. So that's what exactly is happening. Yeah, man. Yeah. We ought to look into that, man. Uber's robbing us, charging the riders more and paying us less, which is kind of a disgrace. I've wrote a lot of things, man. I've wrote a lot of things about Uber. Yeah, see, when I'm working, when I stand, I just don't stand and do nothing. I concentrate on what I do. And this is what, and let's talk about what Uber says on its website. I went on Uber's website, yeah, on uber.com, to find out what exactly is this surge pricing. This surge pricing, that Uber's jumping like a bunny rabbit. Yeah, from here to there, trying to hedge risk. That's what Uber's doing. This surge pricing is not based on supply and demand. Listen to what, it is what Uber says on his website, but that's not impractical. Listen to this. I'm reading. Quote, surge pricing is a relief valve for the ride-sharing marketplace. Without it, when demand for ride exceeds the number of available drivers, riders would wait longer or might not be able to get a ride at all. Drivers would have less incentive to accept requests in busy areas, unquote. So, what it means in short is, if the demand is high, drivers would be expected to move into that area in order to kind of like mitigate that supply and demand. Yeah. So, but because the drivers are moving into that area, they got an incentive. They got to be incentivized by getting a surge price. Yeah, that's what he says. If the price is high, if the demand is high, the price should be high. But how many times? Like today, last night, Saturday, the 7th, the surge pricing was up 3-4 hours. People were in town. They're not leaving, going home. 3 o'clock Sunday, the 8th of December, today, clubs are finished. Most clubs are finished, should I say, in the city centre of Glasgow. The surge was 1.2. How can Uber justify that? The definition of the surge is right. If you're not robbing the people for your own interest and for your own selfish need. My people, I think we have to wake up, man, and smell the coffee. Sometimes you see reality and you don't want to accept it. You want to refuse it, thinking, nah, man, Uber have no love for any of us. Uber have no respect for any of us. Uber's abusive. And if you know what I know, I'm saying this again, trust me, you're not going to have no love, no respect for Uber. Uber's nasty. Yeah, it's nasty. Trust me. And whatever the future holds, it's going to be nastier. Uber wants to program everyone like a robot. But who do you want to program me? You can't program me, man. Me personally, you can't program me, man. Your program malfunction. Yes, Yeah, your program malfunction. Trust me, man. Uber's nasty, man. I'm telling you. I've showed you in my videos, man. In my previous videos where Uber's hedging the risk between Glasgow and Edinburgh. Now when I do that, they kind of quickly take out the surge in Edinburgh. Uber's watching my videos, and Uber's knowing what I'm doing exactly, and Uber knows I'm getting close. Yeah, man. If somebody's onto you every day, they're getting close. Uber knows I'm getting close. So you see, when I'm on the road, they're nasty to me. They're very nasty. But me, I'm not going anywhere. I'll treat the riders right. Yeah. And I'll get closer. I'll know what you're up to. Yeah, man. And I'll bring the evidence to the people when the time is right. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I say, in my previous video, you can fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Yeah, man. And you know what some people say as well? Wanty, can't getty. And getty, no wanty. If you want too much, you get nothing. Yeah, man. And those who get, they don't want nothing from anybody. Yeah, man. Uber's saturated with debt. Uber's saturated with debt right now. The shareholders are strangling right now. So why, if your earnings as a company depends on how much money I make, you want to suppress me and give me less? Then there must be somewhere else you're getting the money from. Yeah, man. There must be somewhere else Uber's getting the money from. I say this again. If Uber's earning depends on us to make money, if we make £100, Uber get £25. Yeah? Why would Uber want to give me £10 to make £2.50 when they can earn £100 and make £25? Because they get a way of making the money. That is charging the riders more and paying you less. That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's a fact. Because I cannot understand what kind of foolishness and what kind of business or what kind of entity, your sole survival depends on the people that are working for you. You are an agent and you charge them a commission fee on whatever returns they've made. Yeah. If it was me, I would make them make $1 million. And I know I'll get 250,000. Yeah. Yes, because if that was your sole revenue from those people, but you know what? Because you know it's not your sole revenue, because you know you're inflating the price for the riders, yeah, and paying the drivers less, so you don't give a monkeys about the drivers. So whatever they get, you take 25% of them, but you've inflated you've hedged your risk by inflating the price on the on the rider's side, and that's the fact. It's a fact. Drivers have seen it. They've seen you giving them jobs with these estimates. You're trying to be transparent, but what's the transparency? What's the transparency? Trying to say, okay, I'm going to give you the postcodes and all that kind of thing. I'm going to show you how much money you're going to make. That's all foolishness. That's all Uber covering its track. Uber is trying to cover its track by giving us that. Yeah. So in case we kind of realize that Uber's charging the riders more, it's going to say, no, I'm giving you the estimate. If I was robbing the riders, you think I'll give you the estimate? We're not stupid, we're not foolish. That's exactly what's happening, my people. Yes, I'm vexed. I'm vexed. And I'm not vexed because of me, I'm vexed because of everybody. Yeah. Uber's robbing us, so we better wake up and smell the coffee. That's exactly what's happening. And if you doubt me, let's start talking to the riders. Try it. Every day, ask one rider or 2 or 3 at least. Yeah, if you have a good conversation with them, just jump in and say, hey, we're just trying to work out something, man. We just want to find out something. What's your estimate on this job? And check how much your estimate is. Yeah. Uber's robbing us broad daylight. Yeah, man. The hard-working drivers, the people that came out and give you everything, man. Gave you their life, gave you everything. Stood for you. Come rain, come shine. Yeah. And now you want to backstab me? You think you're smarter than us? Nah, man. Trust me. You see us in Glasgow? We are as good as the best. But I'm telling you, we are as bad as the worst. Listen to that. We are as good as the best. But at the same time, we are as bad as the worst. And you see me, I'm not afraid of anything, man. Yeah, I don't seek friends with hypocrites. I don't seek friends with backstabbers. Yeah. And me have made my point clear. I have no respect, no love for Uber. If people know what I know, they show no love and no respect. Uber's abusive. You know the amount of times I've been abused by Uber. They want me to stop what I'm doing deliberately, but I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, man. Take a gun. I'm not gonna stop. My ghost will get up again and start continuing what I've started. Yes, So I'm telling you, these drivers, to cut things short, man, Uber's robbing us, charging the riders more and giving you less. Think about it. Why would you go in a surge area where it's surging 2, 3, 4, let's say 4, and Uber's giving you 1.5? And as soon as you refuse it and clear the job on your screen, you'll see that it's 4. Why? Why would Uber undercut you? Because they're making the money somewhere else. They've charged the rider 4 and giving you 1.5. You run on a 1.5, they take 25% of that 1.5 plus the other 2.5 added to what they've charged, what they've taken from the rider. That's what they're doing. Yeah. That's why they're undercutting us, because if their sole revenue in this private hire business depends on us earning, so what's the point in them cutting us? What's the point in them not giving us a job? What's the point in them not bringing the surge when it's supposed to come on? Because they're making more money by robbing us and we don't know. How many of us do see our riders' receipts? How many of we see our riders' bank statement? All we see is just what's on our screen, and that's it. We move on to the next job. And Uber knows that's what we do. And that's what we do best. So if I rob these people, they're not going to know. And it's not just Glasgow. Probably they're doing it somewhere else and over again. How many people will take time to see that? How many people will take time to think about that? And think about it, people. Think about it for once. For once. Think about it. If your sole earning depends on me, on my earnings, if I earn, you earn. If I don't earn, you got nothing. Why are you depriving me? And that's what Uber's doing. We've all seen it. We've all seen it. We've all seen it. Why are you depriving me? Because you're making the money somewhere else. Yeah. Because you're thinking, you know what? I'm going to rob them. And that's the reason why you brought this search and just give us that little dot, that one number. You just give us one point, one number showing on the screen. Yeah. Yeah. So that we would know what the other areas are and you color code those areas. Do we know what those color codes means? You can be even in 1.6, 1.5, you don't even know. They give you 1.2 because you got to work out the color coding. Why did they change it? Think about it, people, man. Think about it, man. They're robbing us, man. Trust me. They're robbing us broad daylight. And we have our eyes open, but yet we cannot see. Yeah, man. Uber's robbing us, man. I'm telling you. So let everybody wake up and start looking into this, man. Yeah. And let's see what we're going to come up with. Yeah? Yes, I. Anyway, so what I'm going to conclude with. Nothing about Uber has clarity. Yeah, this is what I'm going to conclude with. Anyway, nothing about Uber has clarity. Nothing with Uber is clear. Yeah, man. Nothing with Uber is clear. Nothing. Nothing. You know, some drivers know the truth, but they refuse it. A lot of us know the reality of how Uber's operating. But I don't know what kind of desperate corner we are in to refuse it. I don't know. But you're only lying to your conscience. But me, I don't lie to my conscience. When I see something that's not right, I'll say it and I'll fight against it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, I personally refuse to sell when the price is not right. If I think the price is not right, I'll stand. I'll do nothing. Yeah, man. I'll do nothing. Because that's what it is. You want to make the money, you want to rob the riders. I'm not going to help you rob other people. I'm not going to help you rob other people. You want to rob them on your own, man. Yeah, man. When the price is right, I will do the journey, man. Yeah. That's what I do now. I made it up of myself. I don't come and kill myself and run. I plan my work. You know what I mean? With my own logistics. Yeah. I don't let Uber run my business, because if you come out, I'll tell you one thing. If you come out in a day and you let Uber, and every job that come on your screen, you accept it, you've disappointed yourself, because you've let Uber run your business for you that day. You should run your business the way you see fit. Yeah, man. Sometimes I'll come out at 5 and I won't pick up any job till 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, man. Few jobs and I come back home. I'm happy. It's my choice. I'm not going to let somebody who's robbing other people. I'm not going to be an accomplice. An accomplice of somebody who's stealing. Yeah. Robbing other people, man. I can't be that, man. Yeah. Yeah. Guilty by association. Guilty by association. Nah, man. So I'm bringing this right now. When the world is looking but not seeing, me, my eyes are open, man. I've seen it. So Uber, watch me, man. Trust me. Yeah, man. I'm getting close. Yeah, man. Trust me, man. Yes, I. Yeah, man. If Uber is not undercutting drivers, what if you're not cheating drivers, if you're not robbing us, why is everything that we trying to find out from you, you concealing it? Why are you concealing anything? Think about it. Uber those days, they gave us information of where events are happening. They don't do that anymore. Yeah? They're taking that off. They don't want you to make money because they know they're going to rob you. All right? The surge, yeah? They used to show you everywhere that's surging. From the 1.2s to the 4s. They will show you every area that's surging. Every area you're in, you know this is the place I'm in. This is the surge price in this area. If you pick up a job in that area, you're good. Now they don't do that. They show you one point. You can be in the south side. You can be in the south side. Yeah, man. In Crawford, south side, Rother Glen, that way. Yeah. And the west, they just show you a surge in the west end. So how would you want to know? And they color code the rest. Is that not robbing? Why are you concealing it? Give us a reason. I know you're watching my videos. I know Uber watching my videos, man. But if you think what I'm saying is wrong, speak out, man. Yeah, man. Because me, I'm speaking out. Yes, I. Yeah. Wake up, people, man. Wake up. And that's what I brought for you, man. Yeah. Wake up. The other things, I might bring them up later. You know? I know. You know? Your desperate profit agenda, yeah, man, driven agenda has made you lost complete sight of this business and complete sight of the drivers. You don't care about the drivers, man. Uber has lost complete sight of the businessman and the drivers, man. Trust me, man. There's no due diligence and care in the business, absolutely whatsoever. No due diligence and care. Everything is malicious, you know, with interference on our phones, you know what I mean? With your bullying tactics, you know, your support team. On the other side of the phone, they're very incompetent. You ask them questions they don't even know about. They have to keep you on hold, you know, and they come up with the answers which are very irrelevant and hold no substance at all, you know. Yeah. So I'm telling you, people, look out for that, man. Look out for the pricing of Uber. They're robbing us. Yeah, they're robbing us, charging the riders more and giving us less. Till I come your way again, this is the Rizki-Produkt. Who's not scared of anybody? Yeah, man. Yeah, only God. Yeah. Till I come your way again, stay blessed. And you know what? Keep moving the people of Glasgow and the visitors of Glasgow, man. Because they're blessed people. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what we do best, and that's what we're going to carry on doing. Yeah? You see the other private hire companies, as bad as they are, believe me, they're better than Uber. I'm telling you this. As bad as they are, they're better than Uber. Yeah, man. Trust me. Uber's nasty. I'm going to tell you one thing else before I go. You see, their job allocation, they're never going to get it right. They're never going to get it right. It's never going to be right. Like, who's closest to the rider gets. How many times has a rider sat in your car and book and it goes somewhere else? That logistic can never be right. There's no algorithm for that. It doesn't happen. Imagine I was a rider, yeah? And I've got cars around me. Yeah, right in the middle. Yeah, like cars form a box. I've got one on my left, one on my right, one in front, and one at the back. And I'm right in the middle, and I book who's closest. Who's closest to the job? There's no algorithm for that. So whoever's closest, that's a lie. Uber have to tell you something. They have to tell you something. They have to come up with a strategy and say, this is how we're gonna do our business. Yeah, man. And then you think that's right. That's what we need. Yeah, man. Because the other ones were biased. Yeah, we stand in the queue, they jump us. They're better than, hey. That's an old saying that says, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. We all thought Uber was an angel, but it was